Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well on this Monday or whenever you're watching this. So today I'm going to be doing a video all about my thrift account, Thrifts by Caitlin. If you've subscribed to me or if you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. I basically have an Instagram account where I sell thrifted clothing items and sometimes my old items and everything like that. So I wanted to create a video all about that in case you're wondering about it, what really goes on into everything, and or if you're interested in starting one yourself, then this video can kind of be maybe a guide or something. If you want to follow my thrift account, you can. It's linked down below, as well as all of my other social medias. But without further ado, I'm so excited to start this video, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that a lot of people probably, Chris, for that look was just because there's kids coming down to our driveway because their basketball fell, so keep that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is what you look for and how to find everything that you want to sell. For your account, you probably want to stick to, selling the same type of thing. So if you're trying to find more unique vintage items, maybe stick to selling that. Or if you're trying to find cute modern pieces, whatever you like the most or whatever you're most passionate about, I would say stick to that, because usually your passion can come out through your post and you can do better. For me, I find that I kind of have a mixture of vintage items, if I find any, and then just more modern pieces. I find that does better on my page. But basically, find what your audience is looking for, and obviously as you grow your account, you'll know more of what your audience is looking for. But kind of finding that vibe of what your audience vibes with is pretty important. I like to find cool items that I can either bleach or tie-dye or crop or do whatever with that makes them kind of more unique and more their own. So yeah, I sell a variety of items on my page, whatever I find that I think is cool. So yeah, sorting through all the items and trying to figure out what you should post and everything like that. So for me, I've kind of been differing between doing sorted drops, one particular item, t-shirts or comfy stuff, or cute summery stuff, or if I don't have enough of one category, I try to just do a random drop filled with a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a cute skirt, a swimsuit, whatever it is. Sometimes I just do random drops. So definitely telling your audience what you're dropping is important, because then they kind of know when to come to your page or stick around. Or even if you do countdowns on your story, that's really important, because then people are actually looking forward to seeing you post your items and what you have. So I like to sort my items by category. I have this pretty small chair that I fill a bunch of items with, and I kind of just sort them into piles. Right now I'm looking at a giant mess because I haven't really sorted much yet, but I sound like a southerner. UGA. Christopher, I don't know what I just said. I have a big pile of stuff that I usually sort through, honestly, every day, because I'm to be organized and everything like that. For what I'm selling. A big tip is to sell stuff within the seasons, which I haven't really been doing, so honestly I can't say much on this, because I've kind of been, since a lot of thrift stores are still closed, I've kind of just been not having a lot of inventory, so I've had to ask people from my school if they have anything, then I can pay them for it. So really I just have a bunch of stuff that some of it's summer, some of it's winter stuff. So really just honestly, it's all about your audience, and asking your audience and your followers a bunch of questions about what they prefer and everything like that is probably really helpful, because then what actually your followers are going to want and what not to waste your money on and your time doing stuff with. The next thing that is really important is taking photos. So for my thrift account, I used to have, which I archived all the photos because they were old and ugly. But I used to have like a pretty dark feed, and it wasn't really cute, and like it wasn't really good photos. Also, I know I'm sunburned. I laid out in the sun today. Taking photos is really important because that's what your followers see. Your followers always see your photos on your page and your feed as a whole. So if you have a matching feed, then that attracts a lot more people. I just do it in front of my mirror for now. Honestly, I set my mirror like right here because this is where I get the most light, because my windows are right here and it has the best lighting, and I just take photos. I used to take photos in front of the wall right here, which was also like a good spot for them. I just kind of got tired of taking them there and having to set my phone on a timer and have a bazillion photos, so that's why I kind of moved. And my mirror thing broke, so I can't put it on my thing now, so that's what's up. I use Lightroom presets. I use Brit Merrill presets because I'm an ambassador for her, and I also love her presets. They make everything look brighter and whiter and more colorful, so like my feed really pops. Like that's what I've gotten the most compliments on, is my feed, because it's so bright and it pops. And if my feed is on a story with a bunch of other people's, my feed pops because it's bright colors. I'm not saying, a lot of people have different vibes, and that's totally fine, and a lot of it is super cool and works for a bunch of people, but I find the brighter photos for me worked better than my darker photos that I had in the past before I actually started trying and everything like that. That's how I take my photos. That's how I edit my photos. Honestly, for every thrift account, it's kind of different. Like really, it doesn't, as long as your photos are good quality and they're like attractive, like they look good and everything like that, then I think you're good to go. Next is tips to grow an account. So my account is at 4,800 followers, I think, right now, and I've had it for like 2-ish years, I think. Honestly, it could be more, but I think it's 2-ish years because I just started like really trying about a year ago, like literally last summer. Like actually, I think it was like last July I like really started. It takes a lot of time, and it doesn't come, at least it didn't come for me, overnight. Some people grow 20,000 followers in a month, like I don't know, but that didn't happen for me, which I'm fine. Like I really don't care how many followers I have. It's more about who actually buys your stuff and who actually supports you, rather than just a number on an Instagram profile. So tips to growing an account, though, if you just want to get your page out there, honestly, and a big part of it is doing shout out for shout out. So SFS is shout out for shout out. So basically, if an account shout outs you, you shout out them. And a lot of people do different things. Either they do paid shout outs, or they do free shout outs, or they do it like for 1,000 followers and up shout outs. It really just depends. Right now I'm just doing anyone that asks me, and some days it's a lot, but other days it's just a few people that I actually really do like, so I'll shout them out. But so that's a big part, just shouting out your account, posting consistently. I didn't realize how big of a factor this was until this whole quarantine thing came about, because before that I posted just whenever I wanted to. Like it wasn't, because I was in school obviously, and I had school like all day, and when I got home it was like already like 4 o'clock, and the sun wasn't at like the greatest lighting. Whatever, excuses, whatever. I just posted basically whenever I got new stuff, and that was usually the weekend, and I posted Saturday or Sunday, and whatever, and I just posted things, whatever I found. I didn't really care that much, to be honest. But with this whole quarantine thing that went down, it's really had me kind of evaluate my account and kind of see what works for me and what doesn't work for me. Obviously it's honestly depends on the day. Like some things I sell 10 items, some days I sell 2. Like it really just depends on the day. And I do like usually sell more on the weekend, but it just doesn't it's not like a set thing. Once I started posting consistently, I found that I gained more followers, even if it was just 2 posts a day. Like, I gained more followers, and I gained usually more buyers and customers as well. And I've gotten to the point where I have multiple buyers that are like consistent, that they buy something like every week, which I am so thankful for. But really, it's just like posting consistently. Because some people DM me and they're like, I just made an account and I don't know how to, and I don't know how to grow it because there's so many accounts now. I'm like, post consistently, support one another. You know, there's so many thrift accounts now, and if you just support one another, it just makes a world of a difference. So just support accounts that you actually love, and share their post or comment, or even like the photo. Like, that makes a huge difference for the seller. One of the biggest things I found is just like being nice to people and not trying to be over competitive or anything, because obviously we're all competitors, honestly, but it's not worth it to just like put people down and create drama out of nothing. So yeah, another tip I have is to not overprice your items. You know, price them at what you think they're worth. If it's a Shein bikini, don't mark it up to $50. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's going to get you hate, and it's going to get you people that are like not supporting you at all, which is totally understandable because that's ridiculous. If it's a Shein bikini, that's $10 to begin with. So like, obviously I do price my vintage items higher, or I price like heavier items like sweatshirts and everything like that higher. You know, you just don't have to be so money hungry that you're charging, you know, $30 for a tank top, unless it's like, you know, a good brand. That is it for the video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below any questions you have, or DM me on my thrift account or my main, whatever you want to do. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if there's anything I didn't hit that you're wondering about. And I know this video is not going to be for everyone. I think it's interesting talking about my business. I don't know if I want to call it that, but you know, it's something I enjoy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please follow all my social media down below. Rise and shine. And comment down below any more videos you guys want to see in the future, because I'm running out of ideas here, because I don't know if you guys would actually like vlogs when I kind of do the same thing like every day. So yeah, just comment down below what you want, and I hope you guys have an amazing Monday or whatever day you're watching this. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scout.